Interviews. First of all, what is an interview? An interview is a conversation for gathering information. A research interview involves an interviewer who coordinates the process of conversation and asks questions, and an interviewee who responds to those questions. Interviews can be conducted face-to-face, over the phone, and using the internet is also a tool for interviewing. Types of interviews. Interviews can be designed differently depending on the needs being addressed and the information. They can be grouped into three types. Structured interviews. In a structured interview, the interviewer asks a set of standard questions about particular topics. In a specific order, the respondents need to select their answers from a list of options. The interviewer may provide clear instructions on some questions. The structured interviews are normally used in surveys. Semi-structured interviews. In a semi-structured interview, the interviewer uses a set of questions and the respondents answer in their own words. Some interviewers use a topic guide that serves as a checklist to ensure that all respondents provide information on the survey topics. Unstructured interviews. In an unstructured interview, the interviewer has no specific guidelines, restrictions, or list of options. The interviewer asks a few broad questions to engage the respondent into an open, informal, and spontaneous discussion. Unstructured interviews are used for getting the stories behind the respondents' experiences. Steps in conducting an interview. Before the interview, define your objectives, choose the type of interview, choose the appropriate respondents, decide how will you conduct the interview, decide how will you record the interviews, make a list of questions and test them with a sample of respondents. Decide who will conduct the interviews. During an interview, introduce yourself and start a friendly but professional conversation. Explain the purpose of your project. Be prepared to schedule and organize your time. Explain the format interview. Tell respondents how the interview will be recorded and how the collect information will be used. Ask the respondent if they have any questions. Control your tone of voice and language. Ensure proper recording without distracting the respondent. Check the tone of your voice. Complete the session. Make sure all questions were asked. After the interview, make sure the interview was recorded. Make additional notes. Organize your interview responses. The responses must be analyzed. Get ready for data analysis. Search for resources for analyzing qualitative or quantitative data. Now, are you ready for an interview?